Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari is seeking a fresh 1.6.183 billion loan. That is the first thing my eyes caught this morning on the Daily Independent newspaper, and you can see it right there, top left. And then it's worrisome, And if you look at this, your president wants another loan, $6.183 billion, adding to the existing debts. I don't know how much that is right now. We are in the trillions already. And additional, it just looks like these people don't know what to do anymore. They don't have any work to do. They don't have any function or any plan, policy whatsoever. They just want to make all the money, collect whatever they can collect, enrich all of themselves, and get the F out. That's what it looks like to me, because these people don't look like they know what they're doing. Anyways, to your right, Sanwo-Olu is launching 500 first and last mile buses. That is in replacement of Okadas that they are banning in Lagos very soon. So a lot of guys who rely on Okada, who have no jobs, who rely on Okada to survive every day in Lagos, are also going to be out of job now. What they will do, ask Sanwo-Olu, I don't know. All right, at least I would expect that a caring government will bring all of those people together, talk to their union, talk to them, find a scheme to engage them with, and lead them off. Maybe collect their bike in exchange for something, or engage them as a bus drivers or something. But I mean, I don't. Shouldn't calm down. But anyways, the major one on that Daily Independent paper you see there, IGP to policemen says be ruthless now with armed groups in southeast, and he has rolled out Operation RP, giving them 2 weeks, that's 14 days to get results. Now you know that resistors or resistant militants in the southeast have been they have been resisting the police and burning stations. Now the IGP has given them a marching order, said go ruthless, forget station, look for them, enter them, march them, fire for fire, kill, do and get results. So we know what to expect in the next 2 weeks or even more in the southwest. And don't forget that Sunday Igboho already said any attempt to attack IPOB or Eastern Security Network members will be seen as an attack on Yorubas too. And then maybe that is where it's going to start from. It's not funny, but sometimes when you look at things that are not supposed to happening, and the people who are supposed to be responsible in the government doing the right thing but not doing it, wanting to form themselves as, they are not even pretending that they are oppressors, and people are resisting, and they are still saying we will still bend you regardless. You should know that sometimes it looks like the gods are involved, that something is about to happen. So if you say it's not funny, yeah, people are dying, it's not funny. But when you see something that's supposed to take simple logic to resolve, and they want to, you see that it is funny, because what you expect is not what is happening. So how many times have people been clamoring and saying government should do this, government should do that, make people happy, as in create employment, create this, engage people? Is it not only jobless people that will become Boko Haram? Is it not jobless people that are Malians, apologies. Is it not jobless people that will do Yahoo? Is it not jobless people that will also be recruitable by any kind of force? People are angry, and you are still smearing it over their face that our own education is not affected. You are the ones that should continue to go and pray about your problem. That's the problem. Okay, I move to the next paper. The Sun, Buhari seeks France help to fight Boko Haram. Says insurgents are exploiting COVID-19 pandemic to push into Nigeria. Now today, even before COVID, in call that story no sell. Me, I just moved to the next paper, and this one is the Punch. NLC threatens general strike as El-Rufai declares Wabba wanted. Yeah. So El-Rufai, what name is best to describe El-Rufai now? And one musician I get man is here or Konga, Abi, El-Rufai is saying showdown. I mean, what the funniest about this is that I used to know El-Rufai before he was a comrade, you know, when it was he used to come to SNG Save Nigeria group alongside Pastor Tunde Bakari and co. We used to march together, do stuff together. He supported BBOG, Bring Back Our Girls campaign and all that. And then he was a comrade. You know, he was speaking against Jonathan and all that in a very fierce and stand face and a fierce language. Suddenly, what happened? Alaye, you enter finish like this, bang, cutting force. And then people will say I should not be laughing, but is it not funny? No, would you expect an El-Rufai? Have you seen the throwback videos of when El-Rufai was criticizing Jonathan's government? No, nah. What's it gonna happen suddenly? Now El-Rufai has become Van Damme. We go film to ba one Benson Kokinku. What did the Jet Li? You know they die again for film. See, he's saying senior advocates of Nigeria slam El-Rufai order on Wabba, NLC president, DS governor. Now, this is what NLC is saying, that if you do this, you arrest Wabba. She been only Kaduna, we see they do rally now. We are going nationwide. So other studies are just simply going to join. That's the point. So that's what takes me to the nation. France has pledged full support for insecurity battle to Nigeria. Now this is where we go again. Oh. This year we go again. Oh. Now you get external help to come and fight something because of your incompetence. When in another vein, you are the one sending troops to go and help others in other countries, and they are saying we are the best. Something no job. Nigeria is just a definition of paradox. If you are looking for how to define paradox to people who just want to learn, you know, the meaning of that figure of speech, that figurative term, that word paradox, you want to teach people the meaning of paradox, you want to define it for people, just say, before you start trying to define, just say, do you know Nigeria? When they say you know Nigeria, that's a paradox. Example. Now start defining it, they will understand it quickly. That is what Nigeria is. Paradox. If you look at the next story there, El-Rufai fires nurses on solidarity strike. Now that is to say they have no right to go on strike. Right to you do something on your right, you're fired. Just be loyal. Now we also learn that they unleashed thugs on the protesters, party thugs on peaceful, unharmed, legitimate protesters. And you say I should not laugh. Is it not funny? And of all people, now El-Rufai. Of all people. Okay. Let me go to the next page, next paper. I have only two more. This is second to the last. And this one is Vanguard. It says, review NIN policy for JAMB now. Senate tells JAMB and NIMC. Now the candidates, parents, Lord Senate intervention, JAMB's inclusion of NIN for UTM registration is inconsiderate. Ifan Yuba says so. Don't make NIN an exams condition. A Kunife. NIN added to registration rules of according to students. Now let me scroll down. There's another story there, I suppose, that's interesting. Now if you look to the left there, see UK will deny visas to Nigerians who disrupt 2023 poll. That's British High Commissioner. What do you think about that particular story? They say UK will deny visas to Nigerians who disrupt 2023 polls. Interesting. And then don't forget our man Sunday Buhari said there will be no election in 2023. And all the conditions are actually ripe that election is not supposed to hold. Number one, under this current election, under this present, what do you call it now? Under this present constitution, election cannot continue to hold because it's fraudulent. It's expired already. It only works for the ruling class. So except the British High Commission, is also what is Babode complicit, or is also in the connivance with the oppressive ruling class in Nigeria, instead of being interested in freedom and respect and recognition of rights of people. Now, the British High Commission is saying that they will deny visas to Nigerians who say no, we can't have election under this condition. Now, insecurity is another reason election is impossible, apart from 1999 fraudulent constitution that has expired. Okay, and then they have also burnt many INEC offices, and they are borrowing more loans to do things that you cannot understand. There's mass hunger in the land, everything is just not working, and people are saying, well, we want to boycott the election. Let election not hold, because under this condition the atmosphere is not okay, it is climate that they say is not clement. Okay, weather is not the atmosphere is not clement to host another election. It doesn't make sense. All right, but the British High Commissioner is saying they will deny visas to Nigerians who boycott the election. It's just like saying, remain in your chains, otherwise we will not still allow you to eat while in your chains. We will deny you food while you left, right, center. There's need to talk to the British High Commission. Those who know how to talk to them should reach out to them. Very important. And the last paper today, and then I start taking comments. Leadership paper saying Nigeria's debt profile to hit 36.3 trillion naira as Buhari seeks fresh 2.3 trillion naira loan. All the loans we got in Nigeria, we used it to improve hunger, we use it to improve unemployment, we use it to improve insecurity, we use it to improve and increase everything bad in the country. All the loans we got so far, we use it to get all of these things. All right, so I begin to listen to the comments now, and then I round off quickly because I don't want it to be too long. Frank Abiola, you said what you said on Facebook. He's asking, did you see now that we have to divide? Even if we divide, we still have sobos among us. We have to. In fact, somebody was saying the other time that I think they said they are going to conduct local government LG polls in, I think, Oyo and some other southwest states. That if we are serious, at least let us demonstrate with that. Boycott that election first. Let us use it as a litmus test. Let us use it as a signal or as an experimental, event to send a signal ahead of 2023. If we are truly serious that we want to do this thing, that is for those who are interested in dividing the country. So, I mean, the agitation is already everywhere. Consciousness is already high. So, can we at least see what you mean about 2023 with the LG poll coming up soonest? Well, is it in Oyo or should I think one of the states Sunday boys resides in? They are going to have local government election. So if that one runs successfully, that means the noise is actually not genuine. Okay. All right. On YouTube, Desi Rock says, "Good morning, Shegun. I think, like you rightly said, the gods of the land has risen. The bloody killing is just too much. That's something to be worried about." Gentlemen and ladies, I want to draw the curtain here for this morning. It's 9:48 a.m. and I'm signing out, leaving you with Larry Safari, my man, and this is Vagabonds in Power.